Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we are for another broadcast here in the ASRL All-Star Racing League Series. Ready to see what these guys do here tonight. Definitely going to be exciting to see what goes on, what kind of racing this track is going to produce. We've seen Monday night, it was definitely a lot of tough racing for these guys. Everybody was all over the place. Everybody was hunting for a spot. I mean, everybody wanted to get to the front, and there was a lot of guys in contention to do that. So you have to wonder who can prevail tonight. As we have qualifying underway right now, we're going to go ahead and look at the times. Dalton Creech is going to be your pole sitter tonight. You got Everett Larson in the second position, Connor Fox in third, Cole Peavy in fourth, Mason Ward in fifth, Larry Hensley Jr., who's missed out a couple of weeks or so. He's now back out here in the field making some laps. You got Jared Fowler in the 96 in the seventh spot. Carson Klingelhofer. Whenever these cars go to grid up, we will look at these cars. You got Bradley Hubbard in ninth, and Gage Knox will be rounding out your field tonight. Go ahead and talk with our pole sitter. Hey Dalton Swain, you got a copy?
Here you big dog.
Hey man, well I mean I know this is something we haven't done in a while, but we wanted to go ahead and talk to the pole sitter, man. You were sitting on the pole, didn't have enough time to get a throwback together. I know I talked to you before, you're trying to get one together but just couldn't get it done, man. But still, a good looking car here tonight, man. It's definitely a fast one.
Yeah, man, I'm a little under the weather tonight and just trying to stay awake, really. Not feeling very well tonight, so got on, you know, as quick as I could to race, and didn't know that I'd have pole speed, but I'll take it.
Well, there you go, man. Yeah, I mean, you definitely you were fast in practice. I was out there running around with you guys during practice, just trying to run the laps. You had a bad fast car then, and you're able to carry it over to this qualifying session. Hopefully, you'll keep that same speed here during the race.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. I got the biggest balls of them all, son. We fixing to come here. If we get third, we're going for 3 in a row, baby.
Well, there you go, man. That's the confidence that everybody out here in the field needs, man. I'm telling you. But good luck to you, man, and hopefully after the race we can be right back up here talking.
Ask Carson how it feels back there in the back of the pack.
Well, we might have to do that during one of the caution breaks. All right, man. Well, good luck to you, man, and hopefully you can keep it out front.
All right, brother.
That was your pole sitter of Dalton Creech. You can kind of see the field, a little bit of a thinner field tonight. But definitely a lot of cars. You got Dalton Creech up there, Everett Larson on the outside, Connor Fox with a throwback, Cole Peavy with a throwback to Logan Boyette, Larry Hensley Jr. running a Dale Jr. throwback, Mason Ward, a Casey Kane throwback. Casey Kane, one of my favorite drivers growing up, so definitely a good-looking car right there. Carson Klingelhofer, a throwback to his father. You got Gage Knox with a throwback to the Skull Bandit. Definitely a good-looking car right there. Jared Fowler, a throwback to his father. Bradley Hubbard in familiar colors here tonight. I mean, you got to appreciate some of these throwbacks like Jared Fowler. I mean, that car is definitely good-looking. It reminds you of some of those cars from the early 2000s, back when they were super stocks or whatever you wanted to call them from back in the day. But we're getting ready to roll to the start zone right here. See Dalton Creech rolling on by. This camera crew doing an amazing job here tonight. Once again, here they go to roll through start. He starts them a little high through the rocks, and they are down and away. Dalton Creech with a good jump on the inside. Mason Ward going to try to carry the same speed. Tries to carry it. Oh, gets into the back of Dalton Creech. Dalton Creech hard in the wall. Another car around. Mason Ward is around. Dalton Creech not going to be happy about that at all. along with Mason Ward, who's probably not going to be happy about what happened to him. We're going to take a look at the incident involving Mason Ward first, as he was the first one to go around. I was going to comment on it, but then Dalton Creechin went around. You see right there, maybe spins the tires a little bit. About to see, was this a self-spin? No, it definitely was. He got loose getting in. Jared Fowler, tries to back it down, not able to. Oh, man. But now I want to take a look at this incident involving our leader right here. See right here, they get down in the corner. I'm sorry about that. Connor Fox trying to close the gap and just slight bit of contact. He backs out to save it and just, man, hard contact with that wall. Luckily, everybody does an amazing job of getting by it. We're going to go ahead and bring in another driver to talk with, which is Carson Klingelhofer. Hey, Carson Swain, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, man. Well, Dalton wanted me to bring you in here. I have one question to ask you. Actually, Dalton did. He asked, how does it feel to be that far in the back? But the real the real question we wanted to ask you is, I mean, how was it on that first caution trying to get through that chaos right there?
Oh, it was pretty easy. I slowed down and turned left. But, actually, I take that back. I went high, then went low. Math.
Yeah, well.
But did he actually say something about me qualifying bad?
Yeah, he did. Whenever I was talking to him as the pole sitter.
I hate to say it, but I think karma got him.
It might have, man. Well, you're going green, so I'll let you get back to it, brother.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Green flag is back out. Connor Fox on the start. He gets a good jump down into one. Can he keep the momentum? Oh, Carson up high, Larry Hensley Jr. But look at Cole Peavy. He's working his way to the inside. Now he is to the inside. Another couple of cars around. Everett Larson, Gage Knox, both of those cars around. Let's see what happened right here. Here they come to the start. Get ready to roll down into the corner. Man, that turn one bump is definitely trying to claim a few cars. Dalton Creech gets into him. And Mason Ward gets into the 0-1, sends him around. Oh, hard. I did not realize that he made contact with the wall. Definitely hard contact for Gage Knox right there. Gage Knox obviously trying to make it to pit road with that broken right front, I'm sorry. That broken right front, trying to get to pit road. He finally does. You can see that wheel just rolling and tumbling around right there. Definitely hard contact for him. He's super late, Miles. I'm telling you, they're definitely throwing a curveball at these guys. One to green. We may bring another driver in during this next caution break. Try to talk to him, but I will have to say Cole Peavy looks like he's got a bad, fast car here tonight. He's definitely stretching the legs on that thing, trying to get it rolling. But he has to worry about that. The car on the inside, Connor Fox. They're getting ready to roll through the start zone. See the pace car roll on by. Connor Fox is down and away. Cole Peavy gets a good start. He's able to roll to the inside. Oh, Cole a little loose. Isn't able to hang on to it. He's able to allow Connor Fox to be able to drive away just a little bit. A lot of beautiful, beautiful cars here tonight. Carson Klingelhofer trying to get to the inside of Cole Peavy. Isn't able to just yet. Cole was able to keep the momentum rolling. Now all these guys trying to roll the bottom right here. Pull up the thing right here. This racing's been so excited. I forgot to pull up our little tower over there. But look at the racing. Everybody nose to tail right now. Everybody trying to gain a position. Where can they make the spot up? See Dalton Creech making quick work of the field right now. Had the pole time. Had I think he was second quickest in qualifying, so he's definitely showing off that he's got the car. But another car that's showing off, Jared Fowler, who had, I think, the worst luck possible on Monday. Now he is running in the 4th position, and he's right on the tail of Cole Peavy and Carson Klingelhofer, waiting for one of them to make a mistake. Now, Cole Peavy working his way around Carson Klingelhofer. Jared Fowler in the wings, trying to make something happen. Can he get up to that 2nd position? Do these two take each other out, or do they play nice, considering they are teammates? 2nd, 3rd, 4th, all KW9 drivers, all wanting to chase down that car of Connor Fox. Connor has not opened up too big of a gap. He's only opened it up to about a 2nd, but you have to wonder when will that gap fall off as they come up on a lap car of Bradley Hubbard. Also Gage and Ox, another one, a car that could potentially go a lap down, but on board Connor Fox. Oh, contact with the wall. Is the pressure getting to him? You have to wonder with these cars closing the gap. Now Cole Peavy has finally figured out the line and got those tires settled in. You have to wonder, is Cole going to get there or not? He is definitely closing the gap. He had almost a 2nd. Now it has dwindled down to about half a 2nd. For anybody watching, drop your race winner prediction. Who do you have winning this thing here tonight? You definitely got a lot of good drivers here tonight. Cole Peavy being one of those drivers, he's definitely fast every time he shows up to a track, but Carson Klingelhofer, probably a name you guys have seen quite a lot, a number you've probably seen a lot as well, the 21 car. Running those blue rims, they've become iconic throughout the season. Honestly, for me, I've noticed them. He's still running them, even with the yellow car, still running those iconic blue rims. Dalton Creech, maybe still suffering from a little bit of that damage from earlier on. You see the right rear still has damage, so I think he still has a little bit of wheel damage. Was able to make some speed up, but that car definitely falling off now. Connor Fox less than half a 2nd to the cars behind him, trying to get that car lower. Just does not seem like he can get that car low enough. See, here they come off of turn 4. The car starting to look better. Looks like he may be figuring the line out, but we'll just have to see. Like I said, these cars are definitely closing up on him, trying to make something happen. All these cars, throwbacks to older cars. See these top 3 nose to tail: Jared Fowler, Mason Ward, Everett Larson, Larry Hensley Jr. All in the wings. Dalton Creech also back there. Just doesn't have the speed anymore. It looks like that right rear is towed out just a little bit, so he may have to come in and try to get that fixed, because that car definitely not driving the same since he has received that damage. Hard to get a clear look at it, but look at this right here, the lap car taking into effect. Connor Fox definitely having to slow down to get a maneuver around that lapped car. Also, Cole Peavy having to change up his line to get around that lapped car. But Hickory, being the track that it is, the bottom line is the preferred line. Now the top 4 basically running nose to tail. Oh, on board with Connor Fox, who makes a little mistake. That little mistake is what's going to cost him the lead right here. Cole Peavy, see right there, using that wheel all up on it right now. Connor Fox running a little high coming out. Look at Cole Peavy. He's right there. He's in contention to strike for the lead. Now he does. He's moving to the inside. He's showing the nose, showing that he wants that inside position. Forces Connor a little high into the marbles. Bradley Hubbard going high, giving respect to these lead lap cars. Now Cole to the inside. Carson looking to make it through wide. Isn't able to. Connor still showing speed on the outside. Cole not giving up. Still showing his nose, still showing that he's in there to try to get this lead away. Connor battling back as hard as he can. You see Cole wrapping that yellow line. He is definitely keeping that car glued to it. Still rolling the bottom. The top line seems to have a little bit more momentum, but Cole seems to have that bottom line on a rail. Okay, these guys putting on a show. Jared Fowler, like I said before, who had messed up so much during the Monday race, or didn't, I won't say messed up, got messed up during the Monday race. He is putting on a show right now. Oh, the leaders get together. What happened right here? Oh, looks like Cole was on the inside. Connor tried to squeeze him. Oh, man. Cole held his ground. Oh, man. Definitely a tough ordeal right there for Cole, or for Connor Fox, but Cole Peavy is now your leader. It wouldn't hurt to go back, take another look at it. Go back it up just a little bit, see how this pass happened. See Cole right here, looks to the inside. Oh, Connor tries to squeeze him, and Cole stood his ground on that. So good job on both of them to keep those cars rolling, keeping them going straight. Connor now on a big downfall right now. Cole's still hanging on to the lead. Here comes Carson now. Carson using that bottom line to his advantage. Jared Fowler, he's now in that third position. But he has pressure from the rear. As you see, Everett Larson is now there. Everett Larson is now, he's trying to close that gap up. You can hear the wind off of those cars when they zoom by. I mean, these Supers definitely carrying some speed around here. Oh, you see Cole Peavy, now he gives up the lead. Carson Klinghoffer, now your leader. We are 45 laps into this race, approaching 100 to go. Cole may be having a little bit of damage. I'm not too sure that car. He definitely slowed that car down just a little bit. Oh, he's hit the wall once again. I think he's having a problem with that car. I'm not 100% sure. We'll just have to see what he can do right here. Dalton Creech, one car that I thought was going to be in contention to win it. Oh, here comes a caution. And the caution does come out. Dalton keeps, oh, okay, there he goes. He gets it rolling. Wasn't too sure where the leaders were. Dalton tagged the wall right there, and the car got out from under him. The Carson Klinghoffer, your leader right here. You have to wonder, is he going to pit? Cole Peavy probably going to pit right here to try to get some of that damage fixed on that car. See a lot of these guys stopping on track to try to get these, try to let the pace car ride. Jared Fowler behind the pace car. He has caught it. Set Nelson Roofing, number 94. Also Carson Klinghoffer and Nelson Roofing, 94. Cole Peavy in the Boyette's septic tank, number 11 here tonight for the throwback night. See, he's going to go ahead and take that thing down pit road, try to get that damage fixed. The one car we do want to talk to again. Actually, one car we do want to talk to is Jared Fowler. He's doing an awesome job here tonight. Actually, oh, there he is. Hey,
Everett.
Jared Swale, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you, brother.
Hey, man, you are in the second position, man. You have done a phenomenal job after bouncing back from Monday. I mean, Monday you did not have the night you wanted to have, man, and here tonight you've definitely turned your luck around.
And I'm glad we can, and I hope we can keep it there. And maybe we can go green here and stay running up front here.
Yeah, I think you can. Well, y'all are going green, man. I just wanted to bring you up there, or bring you in here and just talk to you for just a minute. But good luck to you, buddy.
I appreciate it, brother.
There goes the green flag. Carson Klinghoffer with a good jump. Everett Larson able to try to get a jump with him. These guys doing an amazing job. While this green flag plays, what we're going to do is a little bit of a crank it up. So go ahead and open up your ears and listen to these cars.
Flag is out.
Alright, we're going to crank it back down. Caution is out. Thought we was going to have that lived out a little bit more, but a couple of cars have gone around. Mason Ward being one of them, so we'll go back and take a look, see what happened right here. See him in 3 and 4. We'll just have to see what happened. Was it the cars in front of him, or was it him? Oh, Jared Fowler way out of line, hits the wall. And, oh, I mean, nothing for Mason Ward to do right there. Nothing Mason Ward could have done. Jared Fowler got a little tight and hit the wall. Now, everybody except Dalton. Connor Fox, Cole Peavy coming down to try to get damage fixed. Jared Fowler obviously coming down to get damage fixed. Mason Ward. Bradley Hubbard also come down pit road, try to get that car looked at. Dalton Creech still out there on a damaged race car, I believe. Carson Klinghoffer is still your leader right now. Doing a phenomenal job here tonight. Rolling down the backstretch, getting ready to take the green flag. Here they come to the restart zone once again. Car's going off down and away. Everett Larson with a good start right there. Can he keep the high side momentum rolling? I'm not too sure. He is just a little bit. Not too much right here. Tries to keep it rolling on the top. Larry Hensley Jr. in that third position now. He's trying to make something happen. Dalton Creech, he's moved his way up there. Oh, Everett Larson tried to squeeze Larry Hensley, but did not make it happen right there. Got pushed up the track. Larry held his ground right there. Not sure if he come down or if Larry come up, but they definitely met in the middle right there. It was almost a bad deal for both of them, but he was able to hang on to it. Oh, and Mason Ward is going to go around. A couple other cars with Cole Peavy also going to go around right here. Let's see what happened right here. Here they go through 3 and 4. Oh, Everett Larson. Oh, man. Everett Larson, like, come down the track and then went back up. Basically, like he was going to cut across his nose. So Mason Ward checked up to not wreck him. Not too sure. I wouldn't call that all of Mason Ward's fault right there. Or Jared Fowler's. Everett Larson getting the EOL. Here they are getting ready to roll through the restart zone once again. Here they come to the restart zone once again. Carson pushes them up just a little bit into restarting those marbles and down there, down and away. Carson down to the bottom. Look at Dalton Creech, who may have went and got tires. I'm not too sure. Now he's battling back through the field. A lot of contact back throughout the field. Gage Knox. Oh, he's in the wall. Bounces off of Jared Fowler. They all keep it straight, though. But look who's moved up in the field. Bradley Hubbard now in that 4th position. Also, Larry Hensley Jr., a couple of cars that are running in the back towards the end of this race. Now they're trying to take advantage of all these wrecked cars. Cole Peavy, who is a lap down right now, trying to keep damage fixed. He's in front of Mason Ward, and he's got to stay in front of him to get that lap back. I believe he's got some of that damage fixed on that race car. They've pulled that nose out just a hair, but not too much. But it seems like he may have gotten some of that damage. So you can see the nose is pulled out just a little bit, but you know, not enough. But Everett Larson now at the back of the field trying to have to battle back through it. Now Dalton Creech trying to make an attempt to get past Carson Klingelhopper. Carson battling back on the top side, not letting him by. He's wanting to lead these laps. He's wanting to stay out front. You have to wonder how long is this going to last, though. You see that Dalton has a lot of damage. Carson obviously having none. You have to wonder how much this is going to affect the handling of Dalton's car, especially racing around another car as tight as he is. He's worked his way around him so far. See, Carson goes a little high to maybe try to swoop down, and you see he does. Now Carson to the bottom of the track. Carson has been super strong on that inside. He's had the car. Now he's working his way back to the bumper of Dalton Creech. Rides high, swoops it down low. He's trying to build the run. Not able to build it out of turn 4. Now he gets back to it in turn 1 and 2. Can he make it happen going into 3? Goes high, looks slow, isn't able to get there just yet. Dalton Creech rolling that bottom, not wanting to let him by. Larry Hensley Jr. in the wings, waiting for something to happen. Jared Fowler in that 5th position, trying to hang on. Connor Fox right behind him. See Bradley Hubbard in that 4th position. He wants to hang on to that. Try to get some good points, try to get a good run here tonight. Jared Fowler running definitely a good looking car here tonight, and a throwback to his father back when his father used to race super stocks back in the early 2000s. Connor Fox with a good looking throwback. I'm not too sure what that throwback is too. We'll have to talk to him and see what that is. Oh, Connor Fox hard on the wall. Cole Peavy is able to keep it out off of him, keep it out of back end of him. Now Cole Peavy goes around. Everett Larson now trying to work his way past that number 52, trying to make something happen. But Dalton Creech, he's opened up that lead just a hair, but not too much. Carson Klinghoffer is not letting him drive away. You have to wonder, did he take his tires too early, or did he make a mistake? You just have to see. I'll tell you from personal experience, that damage will definitely definitely affect the handling of the race car, because obviously you're not getting the same downforce effects, and I think you're seeing that take effect right now. As you see Carson, he closed up that gap by quite a lot. Dalton having to swap up his line on how he runs the track. Him having to back out early and try to get that car to roll to the bottom. On board, the Carson Klinghoffer is able to get a better roll. Dalton definitely defending the bottom of that track. He's not wanting to let this 21 get to his inside, but I don't think it's a question of if. I think it's when he gets to the inside of him once again. But props to Larry Hensley Jr., who is hanging on in that third position, running with these guys. He doesn't come here very often, but when he does, he definitely shows the speed that he knows how to get around just as good as these guys. Now Jared Fowler working to the inside of Bradley Hubbard. Cole Peavy, who is a lap down, is carrying the speed with these guys. Cole trying to keep it off of him, but I think he might have went and got tires, or definitely did something. That car definitely rolling. Jared trying to hang on to it, and now he's in that fourth position. He's wanting to hang on to it. Everett Larson now in the fifth position. Connor Fox, he's there. He can get that sixth position away, maybe fifth if he plays his cards right. Jared Fowler running a little high. Cole Peavy right behind him. This battle for the lead is not slowing down. It is heating up lap after lap. Also, his battle for fourth is heating up as well. But the battle for fourth is not with that number 11. It's with the 01 behind the number 11. Not the black car, but the white car. That's who he has to battle for that fourth position. Our biggest mover of the night, though, is going to be Carson Klinghoffer. He's up 6 positions. If he can get the lead back, that'll be up 7 positions. I'd say Larry Hensley Jr., he has done an awesome job. I don't think he's been in a single incident tonight. He's kept that car going straight all night. Doesn't look like he's gotten a single scratch on that car, but look at this battle right here once again. Carson has closed the gap up once again. He is wanting to get by this 36. They're closing up on 50 to go. Next time by will be 51 to go. Here they come up on 51 laps to go now. Here they come. Now 50 laps to go for these guys. Now the clock is ticking down for these guys. Jared Fowler, he is definitely a big gap between these top 3. Jared Fowler being about 6 seconds behind the leader. I know what these leaders are not wanting is a caution, especially for someone like Cole Peavy to get back on the lead lap. You know, a lot of these guys are going to pit and get those tires if we do have a caution, but the way this racing is going, we might get that caution. Cole Peavy obviously is a lap down, but racing with these guys, you know, as he is one of them, but he definitely is carrying the speed to be able to run with these guys. He's not slower off the pace. He's not slowing anybody down. Mason Ward He's in the wings, want something to happen to that number 11 so that he can maybe get that position. Connor Fox trying to work his way past Bradley Hubbard, just not able to just yet. Bradley trying to hang on to that 6th position. Now look at this. Everett Larson tries to look to the inside of the 11, isn't able to get by him. Now the 01 trying to get by him, but just isn't able to just yet. See Cole made slight contact with that wall. I've seen the spark shooting off the back of the car. Both these cars have caught that 94 once again. Oh, Cole gets a little loose right there. Everett looks slow, isn't able to get there. Battle right here is definitely heating up. Cole doing an amazing job right now, keeping himself in contention right now. Keeping all those cars behind him, wanting to stay in this position to get that lap back. Now Dalton has closed that gap up. Or Carson has closed that gap up once again. He got spread out to about half a second, but now he's closed it up once again. He's getting it back in the groove. That 21 has looked bad fast all night. He may not have qualified good, but he's definitely had good race speed. He's worked his way through the field. Jared Fowler still hanging on to that position. Connor Fox has worked his way past Bradley Hubbard. Everett worked his way past Cole Peavy. These guys hoping for a caution, praying for a caution that they can get it, get some new tires. Gage Knox back there running around, has some damage, isn't able to keep up with the field. See a lot of right side damage to that car. But look at this battle right here. Carson, now he's closed up the gap once again. He's right on his bumper. He tries to look inside, isn't able to. I have to wonder, does he do the bump and run on him? Carson definitely having better entry speed here tonight. Now they come up on a lapped car. I'm not too sure. Oh, Mason Ward, Bradley Hubbard get into it. I was Gage Knox that they are coming up on. I wonder how does this battle going to play out. Bradley Hubbard probably not going to be too happy with what just took place with Mason Ward right there. Probably wanting to get back to that 25, shows displeasure, isn't able to just yet. You have to wonder what's going to happen right here. Now they're closing up on these lapped cars. They're coming up on 30 laps to go. These laps ticking off so quick. We've only been racing for 30 minutes. It doesn't seem like 30 minutes worth of racing, but it has been only 30 minutes worth of racing. And these guys have been doing a phenomenal job here tonight. Look at Carson now using that high line. Now he's trying to use the momentum. He wants to run that high line, use the momentum, build momentum, try to get a run on this 36. Now, can he make it happen here? He's not able to coming out of 1 and 2, but can he do it out of 3 and 4? 3 and 4 has been his strong suit. That's where he's really closed up on the 36. Not able to right there. Now, still running the high side is that 21. The 36 still running the low line, not wanting to give it up. How long does Carson wait? racing definitely intense. Larry Hindley Jr., he's still there in contention. But Jared Fowler in that 4th position. But there's definitely a big gap, about 8 seconds of a gap to the leaders. Jared Fowler, he's done a phenomenal job hanging on to this 4th position. Everett Larson has tried to get there. Now Everett trying to look to the inside, not able to get there. Battle for the lead. Oh, I'm not too sure. Man, that was almost a wreck right there. Carson got a little loose. Definitely a tough break. We'll have to go back and take a look at that one right there. That was definitely tough coming out of the corner. It's like, just gets a little loose. Doesn't want to run into the 36. Now he's got a big gap to close up. Looks like he's definitely worn those tires out. He's trying to cool those tires back off. Doesn't want to run them as hard, but he has to run them hard right here to try to get back to that 36. Look at this. I think the 36 is finally starting to feel that damage from those wrecks earlier. I think the car is finally starting to wear down to his Carson. He is closing up that gap very, very quickly. Nathan Knox still in the wings. Hey, what these guys don't want to see right now is a caution, especially Dalton Creech. He does not want to see a caution right now. He wants to try to stay out front. Coming up on 20 laps to go. Can Carson get it done? He still has plenty of time to get it done. Oh, Connor Fox. Looks like we might get that caution. No, he keeps it green. I thought we were going to get that caution that everybody was wanting, but Connor Fox, he's able to keep it going straight. Man, now Dalton Creech and Carson Klingoff are closing up on these guys. Cole Peavy, I'm telling you, this would be good luck for Cole Peavy right here if he can get it. See Everett Larson now on the rear bumper of Jared Fowler. Jared Fowler doing everything he can to defend that position. Everett obviously not wanting to wreck him and get another EOL because I believe it'll be a drive-through at this point. I believe Everett Larson has been called at fault for one incident here tonight. But Jared doing an awesome job defending that position. Gives him the top lane. Look at this battle right here. Bradley Hubbard pulls right across the nose of Carson Klinghoffer, but Carson isn't fazed by it. Still able to get a good run, able to get up by the wall. $14 laps to go. See Jared keeping Everett on the high side, making him wear those tires out. That's allowing Cole Peavy to close the gap up to these guys. Look at Everett trying to look low, isn't able to get there. 12 laps to go now. There's a battle now happening in front of the leaders. 25 and the 52. Now you have to wonder how that's going to affect the race win. See the 36 sees it happening in front of him. 21 doing everything he can to close up. Larry Hindley Jr. also there trying to make something happen. This battle right here happening in front of him. Definitely going to slow up Dalton Creech. Oh, Mason Ward blinks out. Not good for Dalton Creech. That's going to make Dalton Creech have to check up just a little bit. Now they're side by side. What Dalton Creech doesn't want to see right there is both these guys side by side. Look at Dalton Creech now. He is stuck behind him. Neither one of them wanting to give up that position. Dalton Creech really has to check up right there. That's going to give Carson Klinghoffer the break he needs. Carson Klinghoffer been looking for a break this whole time. I think that's going to be it right there. Oh, Mason Ward gets moved up the track. That's really allowed Carson Klinghoffer to close up. But Carson Klinghoffer also had to back out of the throttle. You have to wonder who that affect more, Dalton Creech or Carson Klinghoffer. Carson's still not able to get by Mason Ward. Mason racing these leaders like crazy. Actually tries to make a move on the leader. Dalton Creech coming around to 1 to go. Final lap through 3 and 4. Here it comes out of 4. Dalton Creech is going to be your winner here at Hickory in the super late models for Throwback Night. What a win and what a drive by Dalton Creech right there. What a win. We'll be right back after this commercial.
Racing isn't just about speed, it's about style. At DC Designs, we turn your vision into reality, creating high performance, custom paint jobs that make you stand out on the track. From bold, aggressive designs to sleek, minimalist styles, our designs bring passion, precision, and creativity to every project. Whether you're racing for fun or glory, your car deserves to look as fierce as it drives. Ready to dominate the track with a look that turns heads? DC Designs is your one-stop shop for custom iris paint schemes. Visit DC Designs on Facebook today and let us know what you want. DC Designs, design for champions.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we are for some interviews. We got Larry Hensley Jr. in here.
Them bumps, and I was like, oh God, oh God.
Hey, Larry, it's Waylon. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, well, you come home in that third position. I thought you might be in contention to win that thing. You were just waiting on something to happen in front of you, looked like, man, but you're able to come home in that third position, man. How are you feeling?
Good, man. It was a fun race. I had best seat in the house. Carson and Dalton battled there for a little bit, but once it settled out, I feel like the best car won. Dalton was definitely fast. We all had about the same pace. I think he was dealing with a little bit of damage and still outrun us, so, you know, props to him.
Oh, yeah, he definitely did a good job, man, but, man, one car that I was surprised about was you, because, I mean, I'm not going to lie, at the beginning of the race, you were kind of, you know, mid-pack or so, just kind of riding around, biding your time, but, I mean, it paid off for you right there at the end. You were able to come home in that third position, pick up a few spots, and you hung with the leaders. I mean, you top three just drove away from the field. I think I'd looked over, and yeah, there was about an 8-second gap from you all the way back to fourth place.
And I tell you, it was, I got caught on the outside on one of them restarts, and I mean, if you was on the outside, you had no choice, just wait your turn and try to get back to that lower line. And then I was the cause, well, felt like I was going to be the cause of the second caution there. I almost took Carson out, hit the bumps going into low entry into one, and thank God I didn't take him out, but it was a fun race, man.
Yeah, it was definitely fun from up here, man. A lot of battles going on, man, but congratulations on that third place finish tonight. Before we let you go for the night and move on to the next interview, are there any friends, family members, sponsors out there you want to thank?
I just want to thank everybody who has a hand in putting this together and everybody for showing up. It was a good race.
Alrighty, man. Well, you have yourself a good one, man, and hopefully on Friday or next Monday we can be talking to you again.
Thanks, man.
Alrighty, let's move on to our second place finisher of Carson Klingelhofer. Carson Swain, you got a copy?
Yep.
Alrighty, man. I mean, not where you wanted to be here tonight, you know, in that second position. You had such a bad, fast car here tonight. Definitely a good-looking car here tonight. It definitely stuck out from the field with those blue rims on a yellow car. So it's definitely a sight to see here tonight. But just fell one spot short, man. How are you feeling?
Not the greatest, but it could always be worse. Feel like we could have done a lot more if the racing, maybe if we had a caution later on, but I was asking for people to kind of clean their acts up, so that kind of came and bit me in the butt. I melted the right rear tire off at the end. I was really hoping that we were able to actually keep up with Dalton, but as soon as we got to the lap cars, I mean, the race was over. I'm not going to pass Dalton if Dalton's in the midst of passing the lap car, because as soon as I catch him, he'd be passing the lap car, and then the lap car would want to race me, but can't really complain against it. Everyone's racing for positions, and I guess it is what it is, but in the beginning of the race, I was pretty happy with how I was doing, and being out front for as long as I could, it felt great. I felt like we had something, and then the caution came out. I don't know if Dalton got tires or what, but he took off, and I mean, that's how it went. It's the best way to put it.
Yeah, you stayed on the same set of tires for the whole race, I believe. Did you not, or did you eventually come in and get those tires?
I did. I stayed on the same set the whole race because I figured the way we were driving early on in the race that we'd have more cautions at the end, but I don't know if we got rid of the caution breeders or what happened. I actually don't know if anyone left before the race was over, but people just got their crap together, which I am glad about, because I was getting sick and tired of the cautions from all this race and last race. So I was just figuring we'd have one or two more. Once we hit like lap 100 something, that's when I was going to go take tires, but that caution never happened.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're hoping for a caution. I think I said it on the broadcast. I'm trying to remember if I did or not, that a lot of guys were probably hoping for a broadcast right there towards the end. Just didn't happen for you guys. But, you know, second place finish, still not bad to come home in. I mean, you definitely had a good run here tonight. You led a lot of laps. Definitely good points tonight for you after the last few races you've had. So definitely good to pick up these points. You know, obviously not wanting Dalton Creech to win because, you know, you're in the points battle with him and Everett Larson. But it's still a good night for you, man. But before we let you go for the night, are there any friends, family members, or sponsors out there you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Mega Raw Electric, Nelson Roofing, and Nelson Designs. If you're looking for a design, I'd highly recommend Waylon Nelson. He offers a pretty affordable rate from what I would say compared to everyone else. I mean, not much money for a good-looking car. I mean, we had several out here tonight, so... Also, I would like to thank J&K Lift Services. That's a sponsor that I don't know if was listed on the car tonight, but they're on my main car, and I never really got around to thanking them as much because I'm trying to spitball everything out at once because I'm not a great talker. I'd also like to thank Team KW9 for doing whatever they can to help me out and get me to these races that I need to be at, and always being understanding if I'm going to miss something or whatever happens. Support me through other series and just work towards what our main goal is, and that's producing as a brand and as a team and whatever you're trying to get out. And another thing is, if you are looking for a team, I'd highly recommend KW9. Not many places are willing to accept people. We're always accepting. Until you prove that you're not worthy of being with us, I mean, it's almost impossible to do that. We have a mixture of people. I mean, we have people that don't even race in here. We just try and have as much fun as we can and just, I don't know, hang out, the best way to put it. But that's all I got.
All righty, man. Well, once again, congratulations on that second place finish tonight, man. Fell up one spot short, but I think either on Friday or next Monday you can pick it up and get you another win.
Hopefully that's the main goal that we're going to have. It's been a while since I've been in victory lane, but we can get it. I feel we can. So if we don't, we don't. But it'd be great if we did.
Yeah. Well, there you go, man. Well, congratulations on that. We'll talk to you a little bit later.
Thank you. Thanks for broadcast.
That may have been my fault. I may have cut him off there just a little bit, man. Sorry about that, Carson. If you are watching the broadcast, did not mean to cut you off. But we got Dalton Creech here in the booth now. He has joined in on his own. Dalton, how are you feeling?
Feeling good, brother.
Well,
Just chilling.
Yeah, you're able to pick up another win now. I mean, I think this is 3 in a row, I believe, for you. So you're definitely you're on a roll right now, especially after your first few races. You did not have the first few greatest races, but now you've picked it back up, man. I mean, you got to feel good after that.
I've changed the way I'm driving a little bit. You know, with the super late models, they're already a tough car to drive. You know, just being able to maintain a line is the biggest thing. And I feel like I've gotten better at that over the last few weeks.
Yeah, you definitely looked pretty good, man, over the last few weeks. You know, you've picked up the speed, gotten back to where you were at the beginning of the season, because you ran up front, and then there for the last couple of races, it seemed like you were struggling just a little bit. And, you know, I mean, you have definitely turned this season around. I think you're in the points lead in one of the series, so you're definitely having a really good season.
Yeah, I'm feeling better for sure. You know, this week I was able to get Hickory. I swept this week again for the third time, I think. This is my third week in a row sweeping. Which if that's the case, it's actually pretty cool. I forgot about that. Anyways, yeah, swept this week. Had a really good run in the late model stocks. You know, Carson, tonight, I'm tired, dude. Tonight Carson was catching me there at the end. I had better tires than he did. I was able to save a little bit. And in the, there with, 15, 20 laps to go, he kept trying to catch me. And I had pulled back my pace like a lot to save some tire for there at the end, just in case there was a caution. I wasn't expecting like a 100-lap green flag run there at the end, but hey, it worked out, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah, it's definitely something to be excited about. I mean, you had such a good run, and like you said, a really long run. And I gotta say, I'm with you on that. I was not expecting that long of a run, but everybody was able to keep it off of each other and have a good run right there at the end. And you were able to pick up that win. And a huge congratulations for me on picking up that win. And before we let you go for the night, are there any friends, family members, sponsors out there you want to thank?
Yeah, DC Designs. If you need a scheme, hit me up. Get you taken care of. Burns Performance delivered another setup. Setup got a little tight tonight, but just overall, I think a lot of that has to do with how we're driving it. We were driving so hard. Early in the run, that setup felt so good, man, and I'm super proud of bringing, of Burns doing what he's doing. He's bringing down the house every week on these setups. Team 9 Racing TV, you're doing an awesome job on the broadcast. I know you wanted to race tonight. You're a little disappointed you didn't get a chance to, but you're doing a killer job. Megawatt Electric, KC Athletics, and my wife again for she left me alone tonight because I'm not feeling well, so I'm getting to have a nice peaceful night where I don't have to worry about kids.
Well, there you go, man. Definitely a good night if you can get kind of get some time away from everything, man. But congratulations once again on that win. You did an amazing job here tonight holding off Carson, and hopefully next week we can be talking to you once again.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I definitely hope so, brother.
Yeah, it's definitely been a stellar season for you. Definitely had a good run, man. But congratulations on that win, and we'll talk to you a little bit later.
Hey, heck yeah, man.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this has been Team 9 Racing TV with another stream. I'm feeling like Dalton, a little bit under the weather, not feeling too well. Was out in the cold for the majority of the day, so I'm going to go ahead and call it. Just want to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of this stream: Burns Performance, DC Designs, Nelson Roofing, and SP Tools. All those guys come together to bring this stream to you guys. Help provide all the awesome stuff we got going on behind the scenes, man. Shout out to Team KW9, the team that I help manage with, Cameron Carden. Cameron Carden is such an amazing guy. Carson, a driver on that team, awesome guy. Jared Fowler, Trevor Vaden. Mine's going blank. Cole Peavy. I think I may have already said them. Ethan Johnson, Jared Fowler, Gage Knox. He's not a team KW9 member, but a good friend of mine. Just want to give a huge shout out to those guys, especially Dalton Creech with DC Designs. He does a phenomenal job running this league. He does the best job. Got to give a huge shout out to the drivers. They do an amazing job week in and week out. Shout out to my family and everything like that. But yeah, this has been Team 9 Racing TV with another stream, and I will catch you guys in the next one.